Hi, my name is Amber, and today we're going to be talking about lemon essential oil. Keep in mind that we are only talking about Young Living products today, and I'm not a doctor. I am just trying to educate you on some different ways to use this oil. So lemon was an easy oil for me to start with in my kit. There were just some easy, obvious ways to use it, but as I started learning, I was just really excited about all the ways that you can use lemon essential oil. You can use this oil topically right on your skin. You can inhale it, and you can also ingest it. So let's talk about some ways you can do that. Everyone deals with some kind of gunk or sticky residue, and you might be trying to remove gum or that adhesive that's on your arm from a Band-Aid after a couple days. Maybe crayons on the wall or some other kind of adhesive or gunk on a jar. Lemon is great for that, just 1 to 2 drops directly on it, and with minimal scrubbing or effort, you'll be able to remove that residue. Paint remover is another way to use this oil. I have a couple stories there that I want to share with you. Someone had gotten their son a little bit more expensive of a name brand hoodie, and they wore it to school the first time, and of course got paint on it. They were upset. They brought it home, and mom tried to use a couple different methods, washed it several times in the washing machine, and just didn't have any luck removing this paint. And so she opened her lemon and shook a few drops out of the paint, and with minimal scrubbing, this sweatshirt was good to go. So that was really exciting. We also have a story about someone who had an oil-based paint on a paintbrush, and they were working in their kitchen and they dropped that paintbrush in the sink, and they just put a few drops of lemon right on it, and they were able to clean that up. Someone else, they were painting a room and they grabbed their cell phone case, and of course eventually realized they had dried paint on their cell phone case, and were able to use just a little bit of lemon and remove that. So another great way to use it. Your dry erase boards, if you have these in your house or maybe at work, they always end up getting that rough residue on them that you can never quite get off. And a couple drops, maybe 1 to 2 drops of lemon on a cloth will clean that right up and get it good as new for you. I don't know about you, but every time I go out to eat, I tend to get salad dressing or some kind of oil from a sandwich right on the front of my shirt. And grease and oil are very hard to get out of clothing. 1 to 2 drops with a mild soap is very helpful out of your clothes. Moving on to the kitchen, you bring home your fresh produce and you want to clean that up. Lots of times I just rinse it with water, but I've learned that if I fill my sink with water and put 2 to 3 drops of lemon essential oil in the sink, I can immerse my produce in the sink, kind of swish it around and make sure the lemon's getting on all the edges of the produce, and that will not only clean it but help to increase the shelf life. So it's another way I use it. 3 to 6 drops of both lemon and purification are great in the diffuser. I especially like this in the kitchen. Your lemon essential oil is very invigorating and very uplifting, and so it's a great way for me to start the day, or maybe give myself a little bit of a pick-me-up in the afternoon when I'm starting to get tired but need to keep going and start dinner. Lots of times your garbage disposal can smell a little rough, and 1 to 2 drops down in your garbage disposal, let it sit for a minute, and then go ahead and run warm water in your garbage disposal. That will sanitize your garbage disposal and leave it smelling great. The dishwasher, another thing that you can do with your lemon oil is put 1 or 2 drops in the detergent container, and then add your detergent and go ahead and run your dishwasher. That'll leave your dishes smelling great and kind of help to sanitize and clean up your dishwasher. I like to put 2 to 3 drops of lemon essential oil in a spray bottle of water. This helps to sterilize my counters, my kitchen table. I can also take my cutting board and put 2 to 3 drops on there. let it set for a minute or two and then wash it with warm water, and this will sterilize your cutting board. I like to freshen up my laundry, depending on what it is, by adding a few drops of lemon essential oil to the detergent container and then just running my load of laundry like I normally would. It leaves my clothes smelling great, and it also helps to brighten your colors. So that's an exciting way to do it. So those are several ways around your house to use it. And now we're going to jump over to your personal care. So I've had several people ask, what can I do about my fingernails? And lemon is my go-to answer every time. You can put a drop or two of lemon in your water and drink that daily. That's helpful for your fingernails. Or you can just put lemon directly on your fingernails. So if you are trying to strengthen your nails or dealing with brittle nails, lemon can be very helpful for that. Lemon's also great for your skin. If you tend to get breakouts or have oily skin, you can add a few drops to your daily moisturizer, or you can just put a drop directly on your skin. You can also make a do-it-yourself facial. The recipe, or one recipe for this, is going to be 1 tablespoon of baking soda, a few drops of water, and 2 to 3 drops of lemon. This will kind of create that grainy paste for you, and you can rub that on your face, kind of exfoliate it for a few minutes, and then wash with warm water and moisturize. I do want to make sure that, it's kind of rough this time of year, but make sure that you remember that lemon and other citrus oils are very UV sensitive. So you want to avoid sunlight or UV light within 24 hours after using this oil on your skin. It can really increase sunburns, and we don't want to have anyone dealing with that after using oils. So keep that in mind. I love a face moisturizer that we make up on our own with coconut oil and lemon, lavender, and frankincense. I use that daily, and I know that recipe is mentioned in the lavender video, so make sure you check that out. A couple more here. If you're struggling with allergies, I know we have a few people in my family that are totally off their allergy medication and so excited. They use an allergy trio with lemon, lavender, and peppermint. They diffuse it in the evenings, and they might try a capsule with 3 to 4 drops of each of these oils. They can also put it in a roller bottle with olive oil and rub that on their chest and the bottom of their feet. And that's been very beneficial for them. And finally, lemon is a natural detox. So we love to put a couple drops in our water. It's refreshing, it tastes good, it's uplifting, but it also helps to detox our body. Many people have also benefited from the weight loss trio of lemon, grapefruit, and peppermint. And you can put those oils in hot water or cold water throughout the day, or you could also put 3 to 4 drops in a capsule and take those twice a day. So I've given you a long list of ways to use lemon essential oil. I'm very excited about this oil, and I hope that you will, in the next day or throughout the next week, try 1 or 2 of these methods and see if you can learn a new way to use this oil. Thank you.